balance right. So it's going to be quite the challenge, and we'll find out if week 2 the new expansions will change anything up. Maybe either change in cards or change in classes, or maybe just a change in mindset. Let's go ahead and check in with our players. Our first match for today. Let's introduce our first member from Team Void, and it's Thijs from the Netherlands. Thijs, how you doing, man? You guys are severely in the lead right now, both in cards and the game score.
Yeah, first week was great, so I'm hoping we can continue that. We definitely plan on doing exactly the same.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and meet your opponent from Team Light as well and find out who's going to be going up against you. It's reynad from Tempo Storm. reynad, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Excited to play some games, draw some 2-drops.
Well, eventually you will if you keep trying. So if you die first, you don't succeed, try again. So, did anything change for Team Light at all? Or have you guys gone back to a drawing board? Do you guys feel like you just got unlucky and just got to go again? Gotcha. You cut out a little bit there, reynad. Unfortunately, I didn't brush up on my chipmunk either. Good luck, guys, and we'll see you out there on the battlefield. In the meantime, again, apologies for a little bit of that tech issues, but I'm sure that reynad's comments were equally biting, sarcastic, and witty as always.
This isn't a 2-drop. I'm actually just going to mulligan this one away.
We're just going to go ahead and mulligan some of these cards away. And again, no aggressive spirit part. The timer winder is just a cute play that he can use for the next turn.
And that tells me that he does have some sort of 4 damage in his deck that can allow him to push that. Oh my!
Ooh, Taunt Totem is devastating here. reynad, of course, not happy to see that whatsoever.
That is a grimace. And somewhat rightfully so, too. Thijs has not had time to roll a totem the entire game. Very first one. Taunts up. Well, that's really what Thijs is looking at, is the first opportunity he has for clear skies. That is basically game over.
I mean, I like pushing the 5 to at least threaten your opponent. Maybe he feels like Warping Mathematics good enough. reynad's got 2 cards for the game.
20 damage, that could be Direwolf Alpha, that could be Elven Archer, that could be...
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Still can draw.
1 more draw. Oh! It's 1 damage off!
No, he doesn't also have the mana to play Time Rewinder.
So he pushes the 2.
No, he's dead if he pushes the 2. But he
He's
can time
11,
rewind.
12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, he is dead if he pushes that.
So he time rewinds. And we're gonna have one more try at this on both sides.
Thijs has got 15.
No,
that's no help. So now
it's a whiff.
For reynad to win, he needs to see not a taunt totem here.
No taunt totems.
So that's not
no!
taunt totem.
Thijs doesn't get it.
So now Thijs needs to not get a taunt mechanism. Reversing switch won't help that. And so now reynad has 1 more turn to draw. I felt like I've said he's had 1 more turn for like 5 straight turns
and
now.
He needed like a plus attack on the spirit part. Didn't get that either. He's another life tap as well.
Wow.
Does that help? I
No.
think that keeps him alive.
He'd have to be more on more trade duty.
Right. Yeah, no, it doesn't work because the Fire Elemental can get through for the 6-point damage.
Yeah.
Because then Thijs would have exact lethal. What a game 1 here. Thijs barely, by the hair of his Dutch chinny chin chin. Were you scared at any point, Thijs? Were you nervous at all?
Well, I mean, when I made that trade into the Harvest Golem, I felt like that cannot be correct to trade my Cogmaster, but it turned out that I survived at 1 life, so I'm happy I made the trade.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, in the end, it looked like reynad was just going to be a little bit off there, and he ended up being off just a little bit there. I'm even scared to ask reynad. You doing all right? All right.
The voice bug is just...
Yeah. I'm going to have guys to cut you off there right now. We're having some Skype audio issues there, so we'll have to shut it off there. But looks like spirits are a little dampened for Team Light, considering how close he was to closing out the game.
They're
just
pretty
one
happy
damage
at
off.
the end.
I guess if you speed up enough anybody's audio, they'll sound very chipper.
Yeah.
Looks like Thijs instead is going to go to Paladin. Reynad on Mage. Mage, of course, a very strong basic class card, or basic set.
Whoa.
And that is a 1-2-3 if I've ever seen it. Although Arcane Intellect is not really a 3 with the Sorcerer's Apprentice, nor do you always want to play it on turn 3 if you're playing a faster matchup, which might be the case.
Well, he's done a good job at stopping this. And again, I mentioned how just strong True Silver Champion was in the right situation.
Boy.
Evolve.
That is interesting.
I mean, there are some spicy 4-cost minions out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of 7/7s, but because it's wild, there's also a 7/7 that says can't attack unless your opponent unless there's no other minions in the battlefield.
Yeah, forgot about that one.
The Eerie Statue, the original 4-mana 7/7. Well, actually, the original 4-mana 7/7 in the beta was the Twilight Drake.
Oh, that's right. It used to just be a 1/1.
It used to be a 1/1 that gained +1/+1 for each card.
Oh,
You'd
gosh.
have around
that
6
card
cards.
I remember that.
Bonkers. And it's still really good. Here we go. You guys want some fireworks?
You know, Death Rattles trigger twice. The perfect thing you want when your Harvest Golems go away. Well, I think he's just dead. He has no way to actually stop the damage. Consecration only takes out 2 of the minions. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7. He's facing down 8. Reynad won!
How many times have we seen this position where it's like, wow, I've been gearing up for this powerful legendary, powerful minion. If I play that Ysera, I play that Tyrion, I'm just going to be able to win the board. But I have no more life left. And that's why Reynad was composed the entire time. Game 2 goes to Team Light.
Yep, I mean, legendaries are not the end-all be-all, is what it boils down to.
Yep.
It's that tempo advantage. It's that damage that you're chipping away with. The extra cards that he was able to draw there. Timing the evolve properly. He didn't just let the evolve rip and say, oh, I have a bunch of 3-cost guys, I can just make them bigger. He waited till he could trade into Thijs' board and then move them up the curve. It was a very well-fought resource battle.
Really cool, and that's why Evolve is something that people love to see in Hearthstone.
I'll tell you what, Totem Golem is something else.
Totem Golem is really powerful. That is a way to answer it with the Flame Cannon, but it's already weakened by the trade, and also Thijs has access to hero power.
Yeah, and here, this is almost the exact opposite of what I talked about last time, where Thijs didn't want to give away his Clockwork Gnome and just simply see Reynad pay 2 mana. It's because Reynad had board. So here, when Reynad can, give away his Totem Golem afterwards, he's fine with it because he's the one pressing the issue right now. So everything Thijs does is responding, and it just means free damage for Reynad. I think it's do or die time. And you could tell he feels it too. He's like, he really wants to get greedy and save this. And that saving it could be a game-winning attack, but holding on to it could really cost him.
I agree here, and I really want a resilient board, just like you said. Arcane Intellect.
Thijs just nods his head.
And it's getting bigger. It's the mana orb's getting bigger.
Those are good pickups.
Another spare part. Can there be lethal? I don't think
there could have been. It would have been.
Could have been.
It would have taken exactly 2 onto
the Stoneclaw.
The Stoneclaw totem, or 1 to the Stoneclaw and 2 to face. Either one of those would have gotten it done. But great use of the spare part. Now occupies that Harvest Golem. Lightning Bolt is not enough.
That's it. Thijs takes it 2-1. A nice fist pump there. Team Void with their 4th series win in a row, dating back to last week. So let's go ahead and check in with the players. Reynad, hopefully we can get your mic online. So just give us some of your thoughts on how those games went for you.
I'm pretty disgusted that we even played a game 3, to be honest. There's no way to not be frustrated with these games, right? Basically, I'm hearing myself. Yeah, for the Warlock game, I had 9 cards left in my deck. I had 2 Soulfires in that deck, and it's not just that I didn't draw 1 Soulfire and 1 cards. It's just that he didn't roll Taunt Totem on the first one he was dead. If I drew either of my Dark Iron Corpse there, he was dead. He didn't get exactly freezing potion off his one spare part. He was dead. It was just like so many things combining that.
Yeah, the
Made that game
the one draw off the mech to get the extra damage with the Cogmaster, etc., etc.
It was pretty gross. Yeah. So, like, I'm not upset about losing the Shaman game. I'm just upset that it even happened.
All right, well, you know, that wraps up our first series of the day. There, you can tell that reynad a little salty, a little upset, but can you blame him? It's like he was so close so many games, and it's just so frustrating to be able to be so close, but your opponent, and you're at like 25 health. You think I have a lot of time, and then in 2 turns, it all just evaporates.